Spirit generating for water signs. Hello, water signs. I'm Ori, and I'll be giving a general reading for water signs. I will never reach out to you for a reading, so if you get anybody saying, my dear, my love, your ancestors have a message for you, they are bullshitting you and trying to scam you out of money. I will never ask you for money, and I will never reach out again. And if you would like a personal, more in-depth reading, you are more than welcome to go down beneath in the information box, and the email is there. And in ways that you can pay me are there for the more in-depth personal reading. And again, this is for water signs. So let's see. Call the ancestors of our highest good, spirit teams, guardian angels. I call forward. I call to give a message for the water signs. I ask for the truth, nothing but the truth, to protect the space, the reading, and any information that the water signs may need. I will be using the Angel Tarot and the Psychic Oracle Tarot, and at the end of the reading, I will give a card from the Tarot of the Orishas. And if I feel called to read the Psychic Tarot book on some of the cards that may come out, I will. And this is for the water sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you haven't gone and seen any of the other readings, I have done some of the fire signs, some water signs, Gemini, Taurus, fire element, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, and earth signs I have done. Right now I'm doing the water signs for sunrise, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see, what messages, Spirit, do you have? Okay. So we got quite a few cards. So somebody, let's see. Okay, we have some solar plex stuff going on right now. Some of you may be having some trouble with your stomach, indigestion, some pain going on, maybe the small intestine, maybe go see a doctor, see what might be going on with that, changing the diet may be necessary. Let me see what else is there. There's something that you've been waiting on, some things that I see. Okay, I see the waiting game, but with that, I'm getting some heartache and loss. Again, the solar plex is highlighted for me, and trapped in fear and recognition and rewards. So there are some of you that have excuse me. One more thing. I'm not going to be editing this. This is, in depth. This is raw. I mean, it is what it is. I will put myself before you as I am, and my nose, I needed to clean it out. Maybe that's something somebody's been having some issues with the sinuses. It's just as I was getting into the energy for the water signs, I started having this issue with my nose. So maybe something, a sinus infection, allergies or something. Again, maybe going and seeing a doctor about that and seeing if you can get the proper medication that you need. Running the sinus to some water, and don't use tap water, please, whatever you do. You don't want to get infections that go to your brain, you die. Use distilled water, please. But again, there's some heartache and some loss. I'm seeing, okay, some of you need possibly go get some Reiki done, go get some biofuel therapy done. There's some things going on with the chakras. I'm getting the root and the solar plex and the heart chakra, because this is shaped in the heart, in the shape of a heart, which that's coming out to me. And some of you are coming out of some lack, money, I'm hearing home, being on your own a lot. I'm seeing the shadow is coming out to me for some reason. Some of you have been going through the dark night of the soul, facing your shadow side. If not coming out of it, you're still in it, or you're going to start going into it, working on your spirituality. And your ancestors are recognizing you for that, for taking that step forward. And it's gonna it's the solar plex keeps popping out to me. There's the yellow and the orange that keeps popping out to me, and a little bit of red. So your chakras, they may need some attention. So if you've never gone to go see somebody that does Reiki or some type of energy healing, I would suggest looking for somebody in your area and getting a few sessions done. Um, and I'm seeing somebody, or some of you, a group of you, that this isn't as much of a negative or positive card. It like can go either way, or and not either way, but I'm having a hard time reading for you guys. I'm getting a bunch of different things though. Okay, some of you, okay, and this fell right in between. All right, so we got Justice here, Archangel Regal, and what I'm getting is that some of you guys may be going through the court system, whether it's child custody. I'm hearing injury case, something about a felony. I heard felony. And it's been a really long, dragged out thing that you've been going through. And I see like here at the bottom of the card, like those roots just really keep popping out to me. And it looks like it's dead at the bottom. And but okay, I just seen the pillar of light. Okay, so a new beginning. Okay, so what I'm getting is that some of you have been trapped in fear, if not in jail or in prison, and there's been this long out. I'm hearing drugs, maybe a drug case, a drug charge, or something like that. That it's been long, it's been dragging out. You are gonna find there is gonna be a fair and just decision. Um, do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Um, it you are going to get justice in the case. You may still have to, what I'm getting, finish out a certain amount of time. I'm getting 18 months, or you've served 18 months. It's something with 8, yeah, because 8 is out here twice, and you got 3 out here 3 times. So if you might want to look up 88333 and see if that means anything to you. But I do see new beginnings. So somebody will be getting out of jail, prison. I've never had a reading like this. Not that I'm happy about it, but I'm happy that I can give some good news, some light on the situation. But water signs, try if there's somebody that you're reading. I haven't got this in any of my readings either. Like a cross watcher, if there's anybody that's in prison or jail that's going through a case, they may be going to court soon. It is going to be a fair judgment, and like I said, there may be yeah, and there goes the orange, the solar plex. The truth is going to come out in the case, and somebody's going through a rebirth for that. So that's for that group that's been facing their shadow side, that's been going through the dark night of the soul. You're going to have a rebirth. There, a new excitement, new love, new job. Whether it's a love for life and not love for a career, you're going through some career changes, some love changes. Hearing love life. The solar plex and the sacral chakra, and that's what I got in this other card. They definitely need some work, some healing, some clearing out, is what I'm getting. The truth in this court case, whether it's custody, whether it's injury or whatever, it's coming to an end, and like it's this guy, he's there with his hand on his head, he's so stressed out, it's whatever, but there's this light coming in, and I'm getting that on all the cards, where there's this light that's coming in, and there's going to be justice even on this one with the truth. The light is coming in, so there's going to be some new light that's going to be shed on the case. Um, but there's still going to be, you may not get out, or your person may not get out right away. It may take a little bit of time for them to get out, but they are going to come out. They're going to come home. Um, so, I mean, there's no need to stress over anything or be trapped in the fear. I get it. You don't know what's going to happen. You may be traumatized from court, because I know I've had an incident, many incidents where I found myself in court a lot, whether it's child custody or something, and it always gave me really bad anxiety. And what I'm getting is the sacral chakra and the sacral chakra, where whenever you go to court, or there's going to be court, and that day, like, you have to use the bathroom a lot all of a sudden, that's just the fear in that chakra. So getting some chakra work before you go into the courtroom or anything like that. Don't be leaving in and out of the courtroom to go use the bathroom because you feel you need to go. Just stay there. You're not gonna have an accident or anything. It's that chakra that's being really uh there's a lot of energy, trauma, or like fear, anxiety that's going on within the chakra. Um, and then I got that too, with the waiting game. Like, there's the fear of lack of money. Um, you're going to have to work on getting out of that mindset. Maybe, again, I'm getting going and seeing somebody that can help you with cutting some cords to the fear of fear surrounding money, and the wisdom to accept help from others. And I'm getting that a lot in this reading. Here it goes again. It goes the heart chakra. I mean, you have the star here. So the star is one of the most positive cards. The sun, that base chakra, see, there it goes there, that base. I kept talking about the chakras here. You have a lot of chakra work that needs to be done, to clear out some of these energies, and it's really going to help you with the need to have to use the bathroom a lot, maybe going and see a doctor and see if there isn't something going on with your bladder. There's a lot of messages coming out here in this reading. In the beginning, I couldn't even get the reading, and it's just coming out now. The universe, like that's a new beginning. I mean, there's new beginnings here for some of you. You still have a little bit more things you need to clear out before you get that new beginning, and getting out of that trap to fear. You definitely need to do some cord cutting, something. I'm getting past life trauma. There's some past life trauma that you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that a lot of you that are watching this, not all of you, but there's a good portion of you guys watching this. You're being pushed to start a new journey, a healing journey, and you're going to have to face that shadow side, and you're going to go through a lot of really deep depression, a lot of anxiety. I mean, if you're already going through it, you're going to go through a lot more, and that is because your guides and your higher self, like your spirit, it's really wanting you. Like, your whole life is falling apart is what I'm getting, like everything. And there's nothing wrong with falling apart, because when things fall apart, it's because it wasn't a sturdy foundation to begin with. It wasn't meant for you. So what I'm getting is, things aren't working out for you, and it's because the universe is trying to push you to do the necessary work that you need to do and get you back on course, is what I'm getting. Back on your path. You're not on your path right now, and you need to they're trying to get you back on that path so that you can live the life that you're meant to live, get the money, get the money you're supposed to be getting. um, there may be somebody doing work on you, and that, again, going to see somebody, some type of practitioner, not just anybody. It's got to be somebody you feel you could trust. Ask around, and somebody might have somebody to suggest to you. You can reach out to me. I know some very reliable and dependable, very honest people that can help with that, most definitely. But there's some energy work that definitely needs to be done, that's going to help you, on these journeys. Um, a lot of you are missing opportunities, and discernment, and within the boredom, you got to open yourself to possibilities. You're not doing that. You're missing a lot of really good opportunities that that because of what you're going through, spiritually and health wise, and you're too focused on what's going on in this entrapment of fear, when there's nothing to be afraid of. Don't be afraid to fail. I was, for a very long time, never tried doing things or putting myself out there because I was afraid to fail. I was afraid for people to see me, and why? What was the purpose of that? um because it got me nowhere, but in a very low place. And I have this thing up here that says, don't be afraid to fail. And on the other side, failure teaches you lessons, which is very beautiful. And you have the sun card, you've got it twice. So I mean, there, this is for some of you other ones, and for those that are in this trapment and stuff, like, it's gonna work out for you. Start your journey, go through it, get some therapy, make sure you have a great support system, somebody that's going to be willing to be open and hold a safe place for you while you go through this journey, because you're really going to need the support and people that are going to be patient enough to be there and console you and support you through this. And find yourself a spiritual healer practitioner. I know some that have helped me on my journey. If you need any suggestions, I you can email me, and I can give you some information on that. You're going to definitely need some healers that are, because you got to heal. You're going to have to heal on two different levels here. You're going to have to heal spiritually, getting those chakras cleared out, removing some of those cords and those attachments that you have to you. And then mentally, you're going to have to find yourself a really good, reliable psychologist, therapist, whatever you prefer, and they're going to help you on that level as well. Uh, and that's really going to make a difference. You have Archangel Ariel. Happy, there's going to be some happy outcomes, brilliant news, ideas that lead to success, having confidence in yourself. Definitely a lot of emotions going on here on so many levels for so many different of different people here. You got some really good ones. I know I've been seeing a lot of like kind of negative stuff, but a lot of that I feel like it's just coming out. But I see a lot of new growth for some of you on the different message here. A lot of growth. I see some people that are having that rebirth. Now, that have just gone through it, and you're clearing out the cycles and you're starting this new cycle now. And it's just like, okay, you could already, before, you were trying to imagine what you wanted, you were trying to get in that energy of feeling it, because you were so, like, it was like, okay, it might be a little gross how I described it, but it's how I seen it and how I heard it just now. It's like you're coming out of the womb. And so when a new baby comes out of the womb, it has to be, opened up, and there's all that fluid and that buildup and everything. Everything's kind of like stuck on this newborn baby, all the fluids and stuff. And it needs to be washed off and cleaned. The lungs and the sinuses, everything needs to be cleaned out. And then you're like, you've gone through that rebirth. So like now it's, I don't know why that. Okay, so then what else I'm getting? It's kind of like I'm trying to keep up with the information. So it's like you've gone through that process, and now you're out of it, and you've had that birth, and then you're learning how to hold the bottle, how to move your legs. Then you're starting to see your hands and your legs and recognizing it, and then walking, and then being able to touch things. And so now you're like seeing things at a distance, like you're getting little images of in your mind of, oh my god, it's like you're getting the signs that you're getting closer to the things that you've been manifesting and working on. And you're seeing glimpses of the happiness, you're feeling you're getting like rushes of that positive loving energy, like, oh my god, where is this love coming from? Where's this energy coming from? Like that's where you're at. And it's for those of you that have gone through that, and you're definitely having the new beginning. It's here 3 different times. That couldn't be any more comfort. And there goes the throat chakra. I didn't even see this card, it was hiding. Okay, there's 3 cards here. um So you have these new beginnings. For some of you, you've already been through it, you've gone in it, you're making changes. I'm hearing work, employment. I'm hearing you're making the changes in a career, whether it's entrepreneurship and working for yourself. Like you've already put all the details into it, now you're putting it to action. And the throat chakra. So there it is. It's like all the chakras are here. You definitely need to be standing in your truth, talking your truth. Make sure that whatever you're saying is true to you, not true to anybody else. You're being true to yourself. You're speaking in your truth, and not letting anybody sway you. And some of you are coming into that power of the creativity, recognition for very high quality work. And then that was here too. Where was it? Where you're getting here, you're getting that recognition, you're getting rewarded, and it's here as confirmation. The power of creativity, recognizing recognition for a high quality work, be a team player. Beautiful. I see, like in this butterfly, just like I was just saying, like right now, that this butterfly has these little round bubbles in here, and there's other little butterflies in here that haven't been born yet. So that, that's some of you, that are going through the spiritual awakening. And some of you have are out of it, and other you, like, you're getting ready to come out of that cocoon for the rebirth. And there's good news about financial matters, waiting to do something more challenging and new areas of study. Absolutely. And this is an absolutely great reading, even for those of you that are going through it right now. It's still beautiful, because what's going to happen is that you're going to go through this healing, and your partner is going to be coming home, and you're going to be able to start your healing together. And it's bringing everything back together. It's really good. And for those of you that are going through it and you need resources, you can reach out to me. I have the resources for you. So, like I said, and like the healers, I know they're definitely able to do that distance healing. Their prices are very reasonable. It's not something, they're not trying to get rich off of anybody. Our goal, within my group, our goal is, it's to heal people and to help the earth heal, and to help people live a better life. But some of you definitely need some chakra work, some alignment, some clearing out, some a lot of stagnant energy that's stuck in your body, that's making you feel this way. And it's the universe and your guides and ancestors that are trying to push you forward. Water signs. I hope I was able to help you. Let's see, a card from your ancestors of the highest good for my viewers. Do you have a message for my viewers, the ancestors of the highest good? Is there a message for the viewers? If you can like, comment, follow, I would greatly appreciate it. Share my videos if you feel it relates to anybody, or somebody else needs to hear it. I mean, it'll help other people see my videos if it's shared, if you comment and you like the videos. If you could subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will be uploading a lot more videos for you guys. And I know I may not have mentioned it, but it says in my name, I am empathic. So I'm able to pick up on other energies, people's feelings and energies, people around you, intentions. I am psychic and I am a medium. I do receive messages from spirit and past loved ones. Obviously, spirits, my guides, your guides. So let's see. And I am an intuitive reader for sure. Do you have any messages for the viewers? Mauritius. Do you have any messages? Okay, this card. Karma. You got you've got the Ankh here, the eyes. You have the young person and the older person, the ancestors here. So let's see. This is a new deck. Just see if I could find it faster than just going through. This is the first time I'm reading this card. I've read a couple of the other ones already, but Karma. Celestial rays descend, protecting, sheltering, and covering this universal law. In the center, the crux, Anson, and Ankh serve as the balance where all our actions will be weighed. Each scale of the balance holds an eye, showing that nothing is beyond the control of the law of cause and effect. The two eyes of life, childhood and old age, are represented on each side of the card. Um, is intended to show how the passing of time modifies not only physical but also mental features, attitudes, and standards of conduct down from experience. The old woman leans on her image as a young girl is as if turning her back to the past. She seems to be preparing herself rigorously for what may come, aware that the lost time will not return and that gain time may be capitalized upon. She will have to make a new start, and this endless will all good done for her, and the others will be compensated, bringing more peace and quality. Definitely the rebirth, going through the dark night of the soul. When you're going through the dark night of the soul, you're like an mirror image to those parts of you that you feel shame, regret, and anything else in life, and you work through those and you let those go and you put them behind you and you heal from it and you move forward. So this is exactly what we're talking about in the reading. The wisdom of an old person will join the innocence of a child, a perfect combination, making an instant of stasis and deep enlightenment. There are many universal laws, such as the laws of life, growth, reproduction, and death. And I talked about reproduction in the reading, or other disincarnations. We all know them, and sometimes during life we think that they are unfair and discriminate. However, there is no law above all others, about which many things are unknown. In my opinion, this is due, among other things, to our internal desire to justify errors, defects, and wrongful deeds, and to pass them off onto others as if they were the uh, perpetrators. Such is the law of karma that governs all of us, and watch and which is the driver shift of the supplementary law called the law of reincarnation, i.e., coming back to this world in our essence of spirit, but in a different body to fulfill a bearer of our karma. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying in the reading too, having to go back. Like there's some stuff from karma from our past lives and things that are having to work through. Um, If we live our lives according to truth and justice, we will be rewarded with good karma. This is wise teaching, where time is of the essence. Let us not lose it. Freedom of spirit, reward for good work, legal actions, and conflicts are in our favor along the road. We will find the true oasis regardless of the obstacles or difficulties encountered. Let us do away with them. Let us use the intelligence and free will our Lord has given us to help our fellow human beings, respecting and loving them above all. Ashe, absolutely. This is definitely a confirmation from your ancestors, with my reading that I was giving, like the court battles, the karma, and everything being good, doing good. And I don't mean doing it, like just being a good, like from the heart, like it genuinely, and not wanting to cause harm to others, not hating others, being jealous or envy. Like those things don't suit us, and that's not of God, and that is not of the higher energy source, that is not of spirit. So uh water signs, I hope, um I hope this reading was able to help. And if you need a reading, you can reach out. If you're interested in somebody that can help you with your healing journey with some Reiki, well, not Reiki, my friends don't do Reiki, they do biofield therapy, which is, um it's not, it's almost the same as Reiki, but not quite. It's more working with your spirit and going really deeper within, and it's, I think it works way better than Reiki. But anyways, that's my own personal opinion. And so water signs, again, thank you, and have yourself a good evening.